Right, next tonight, Panto season is now, of course, in full swing, and Plymouth's Theatre Royal is no exception.
Yes, Shane Richie, best known for his role as Alfie Moon in EastEnders, is currently starring in this year's production of Sleeping Beauty and joins us now. Shane, thank you so much for joining us. The show opens on Friday. Tell us a little bit about it and how it's been going.
Well, it's been going great, thanks, Vic. It's well, we took off to a flying start. We've already done, I think, 5-6 shows and packed houses, and it's Sleeping Beauty. Wonderful story. A lot of screaming kids, a lot of laughing adults. We've just done a show this afternoon, and I think I went from Sleeping Beauty to Dick Whittington, a little bit of EastEnders, and back to Sleeping Beauty, all in the space of 2 hours. I've no idea what's just happened. So anything can happen when you come and see me in Panto.
So Shane, what's it like coming back to Panto after the strange couple of years we've had? You know, are the crowd still loving it?
Yeah, they are, and very much so. I mean, I've wanted to come to Plymouth for a long time. Last Christmas I played a theatre in London called Wimbledon, and we had a tough time. Everybody was still social distancing, you know, a lot of cast couldn't mix and mingle even though we were on stage. So it feels like someone's taken a big weight off everyone's shoulder. So, and everybody's coming into the theatre together. There's a real camaraderie backstage as well. And just being out in the streets and seeing people just, you know, enjoying the festive period and slowly getting things back to normal, and certainly in the theatre for me, and I think not just here, I think it's up and down the country, you know, a lot of theatres really suffered during the lockdown, and now there's some sort of normality, and I'm loving, you know, looking out and not seeing empty chairs. So that's a blessing.
It is, and everyone loves a Panto, and everyone knows you for Alfie Moon in EastEnders. I imagine the acting is very different.
Well, some critics might say different. I tell you what's, how about this? Shall I tell you what's really strange? I don't know if anyone watched EastEnders last night. There was a scene where I was doing a Panto, Alfie trying to win Cat back. And I played a character called Muddles, where Alfie puts this fake Panto on in the community centre. And then just doing the show today and playing Muddles, where the two worlds were kind of colliding a little bit. But unlike EastEnders, you know, there's always a misery somewhere happens in the storyline, whereas on stage here, there really is, and I'm surrounded by a wonderful cast. A lot of them come direct from West End shows. But no, it is very different. You know, something like EastEnders, you get a chance to, you know, rehearse, but it is very similar. We're doing something like EastEnders, you hit the ground running, and like Panto, I only had something like 7-8 days to rehearse because I was filming right up till rehearsal. So you're kind of still getting to know each other backstage. But as I said, you know, we're playing to packed houses at the moment, so fingers crossed, you know, people are enjoying it.
Very quickly, Shane, before you go, speaking of West End shows, I'm sitting next to Victoria, who's obviously a very big fan of yours because you signed one of her programmes.
You did in 1996, and I met you backstage, and it was the first West End show I'd ever been to.
What was it? Was it Grease?
It was Grease, yes, and I was very excited.
Oh, bless your memory. How old were you then? Go on, let it out of the bag. How old were you?
I was about 12, 13.
Yeah, well, I was only 17, so, you know, don't start, all right? But that's when I had a quiff and a six-pack.
Wow.
And now, you know, times have been very cruel to me.
Right,
so now I hold my
Shane,
six-pack in.
On that bombshell,
96.
we're going to have to say goodbye and thank you for joining us.
Take care.
Take care.
Well, listen, have a lovely Christmas, okay?
Take care. You too.
Take care.